Ready? Okay, so the brain, as you know, there are 4 different lobes. We have the frontal lobe, which is the front part of the brain, okay? So these are the 2 different halves, or the 2 different hemispheres, okay? So frontal lobe here. In the back, we have the occipital lobe. On the side, at the top, we have the parietal lobe, and at the bottom here, we have the temporal lobe sitting here, okay? So if you look at just one half, this one right here, this white looking line that goes like this, is called the corpus callosum. And this is the part that allows the communication between the 2 hemispheres, right? Okay, corpus callosum. And if you just follow it this way, there will be a small circle here, and that's called the thalamus. Underneath the thalamus would be the hypothalamus, which is not on your list, so don't worry about that one. Okay, so thalamus right here. And then there's this thing, this looks like a small brain. Okay, so this one is called the, do you guys know what it's called? Cerebellum. Okay, and the branchings of the cerebellum are called arbor vitae. Okay, and if you just look on the outer edge of the cerebellum, this part is called the vermis. Okay, so this is the vermis of the cerebellum. Okay, so again, corpus callosum, thalamus, cerebellum, arbor vitae, and then you have the vermis here. And the easy part on the brain is this part. You have this spinal cord, right? And then you have a bump. That bump is called the medulla. And then you just follow it, and then you will have another bump, which are called the pons. Okay, so that's the pons, that's where the pons are. And then in between the pons and the thalamus, this part is called the midbrain. Okay? Also, if you look at the brain like this, there's this little thing sticking out that's called the optic nerve. Okay? So if I put them together like this, the optic nerve is right here. Okay? And I think that covers everything.